Good evening, everybody. It's CrazyJuan coming back at you after a long hiatus for the original Next Level Gaming YouTube channel. Had a bit of a downtime there involving a move. I'm all set up in the new home now. It's still kind of living out of the boxes, but I did manage to prioritize correctly, and I got my streaming setup back up again, or at least recording. So, here we go. I got a video to do tonight for Everspace here on Xbox One is how I'm playing it, but it is a Play Everywhere title, so it's also available on the Windows 10 operating system. So we're going to go ahead and kick this thing off. Happy to be back. Hope anyone enjoys the content here. This is still a games preview game, so we get the little notification here that it's still a work in progress. Check that TV volume real quick. Now, I've done a video on this previously, but it was just kind of a blind step into and a short bit of time playing with it. And so we're back to kind of pick it up a little more in depth. And this is where the game picks up. It's kind of a roguelike or procedural generated game. And I view it kind of like runs, like the idea is to get to a certain distance in space, but different obstacles and enemies and challenges are placed in your path every time you play, and it's about seeing how far you can get. Basically, every time you go, you can bring back money. I'm on my third pilot, as you can see on the screen down there. So I've got 3,500, almost 3,600 credits to burn, and they're burning a hole in my ship here, which is a Colonial Interceptor, I think it was. A light fighter. Not a terrible looking design, like that. So, last time I was out, I put a lot into the shields. I feel like adding to my sensor ability, getting more information. Let's bump the hull as well. Which will also let me bump the speed, which I'm good with. I don't have the scratch. How about better loot? Loot is good. Or better credits anyway. There's additional challenges like 30 floodlights, destroy 50 fuel tanks, things you can do for bonus credits. Well, let's go ahead and see if I can remember how to control this thing. Oh, it's basically the opposite of Elite Dangerous, which I have 700+ hours in, so it's the challenge.
We can use what we learn from our past failures. Make this knowledge count towards our chance of success.
That's guns, that's throttle, that's throttle back. So right trigger is weapons. That's some kind of missile. These are the guns that are gimbaled a little bit. There's a way to lock. That was pretty. So that's a neutral or friendly. There was a nasty drone attacking him, but he was able to deal with it while I was being inept. There's a boost. There it is. Oh, turrets. I think. There's a way to lock, but there it is. I got helped out a little bit. That's okay. Pick up the loot. Controls are going to be a bit of a challenge for me because I'm so stuck in my ways.
Credits. Better value by weight.
That's true. So there's your way out to the next sector, that green marker down there, but I'm not quite ready to do that, I don't think. Right, so there. Yay, I would have killed something. So you can turn and strafe at the same time as you either thrust or don't. So there's a lot of mobility, a lot of cool. That's really messed up. That's up, not down. Ow. Joe. Standard loot. Yellow marker tells me there's something over here. Ooh, a gallon blueprint. I'll take that. To decide what I'll do, and I'm going to swap them and then salvage the pulse leader. That's a scan. Didn't really mean to do it, but it's okay. That'll show me there's some stuff around. It's D-pad. Nice. Pretty game. I automatically looted the item so it wasn't destroyed by the laser fire. Boost and my weapons use the same energy meter. Right below that cursor there. Heads up display.
You are acquiring a taste for cast-offs, by the looks of things.
Plasma field. I think that it's like a scoopable resource. Yeah. Over here. This first sector seems to be a little bit easy. It's random though. I've previous save files, if you will. I've had the first sectors be pretty brutal.
More loot for me.
Nanobots are good. They're used for repair. Let's move on. Intercepted the bound. It's time to go. Here comes some choose your own adventure. Risk, medium risk. That's because of my sensor update, so that's kind of nice. Now I know where the jump gate is. Although I think the jump gate's always in the far one, so that's not really telling me much. Let's do this one on top. Uh-oh. Got a cat stalking. Looks like a G&B freighter. And something bad over here. Sometimes these freighters you can trade with them whatever they'll be under attack. You can have them out or not. Pretty sure you can play light or dark with this as you see fit. Got some outlaws over there. Third faction.
Banked.
Bravo!
Feels bad, jerk.
I'm losing count.
No.
A key ship component is damaged. It is recommended you fix it before your next encounter.
If you say so.
Lost my beam laser. That sucks.
Intercepted.
Feels like there's some kind of turret nearby. Ow.
Do better.
Good encouragement to do better. Right, well, that was brutal. Let's look at the loot. So yeah, like I was saying in the first video I did for this, it's got a little bit of that arcade kind of feel, and that it's quick to get into, but it does have some depth. You can craft your line of pilots, I guess, can be upgraded. There's more ships now, I think, than when I started the preview. But I don't think I've unlocked any other ones yet, personally. I think that's all the loot. There it is. Can I fix you? Something you might do. Maybe. More nanobots is fine. Out of likenesses. Let's jump. You know, nothing to say that one or the other has a repair bay, so let's go this way, I guess.
You've been detected.
So many of them. This bites.
Keep it up.
Outlaw ships. Some kind of station over here. That's an item. Or a module. Energized boost. Oh, hello. Service station, I think. Yeah, we'll take that. Need fuel to make the jump to the next sector. Got my beam laser back, yay. Should not be. It's not okay. Pretty game. Yeah, why not? Yellow dot means there's something right here. Oh, fuel. Ha! That's kind of funny because I just bought fuel. There was a big structure. There it is.
The level of destruction is breathtaking.
Hostilities only ceased when resources were exhausted, forcing both sides to the negotiating table. The demilitarized zone was created as a buffer zone, monitored by the Oka authorities. Only time will heal the rift between the species.
It's like a derelict shipwreck. Mining operation. They're neutral. I'm not sure how long they'll stay neutral if I keep taking their ore, but I'm not feeling it. Maybe it's time to go. Green dot. Alright, let's head on to that last one of this sector. Got freighter under attack. Maybe I can help.
Enemies in range.
Ow.
Hit back or take evasive action. Admirable stamina, given the situation.
Get some shields back for a moment here. Fight them. Get the guns. Little outclassed. Got 13 kills, made some money, saw one of the sectors, and unlocked some new blueprints. So that's pretty cool. And then we're back at hangar. I carry my money forward. Not a lot this time, but here we go. I think. Yeah, see, there's the interceptor. Well, I'm in the interceptor, but there's something else. And a third one, which looks considerably heavier. I'm not entirely sure how those get unlocked yet. I think when I started playing the game preview, that those weren't available at all, so I guess that's a step. More energy would be nice. That would have been handy for shields and lasers, I think. Or boosts and lasers, I should say. Better repair rate on nanobots. So is kind of a quick little run at Everspace, and there's as you were kind of hearing, the narrator will give you pieces of the story as you move through areas and unlock new things that you would see in different sectors. I haven't made it past Sector 2 yet, personally, on any of the runs, but I'm looking forward to trying it. It's a great game if you want to kind of just pick it up and play it for a bit. It doesn't necessarily require the same kind of time commitment that something like a Elite Dangerous does, where you might start a mission in that and you need to play it for the next 2 hours to have a chance of getting it done. But at any rate, I hope that this has been enlightening about Everspace, and if you're into the space flight sim, not really sim, but the space combat and flying kind of thing, this is a pretty solid example you can get on a game preview, and it's relatively inexpensive and gorgeous. I think it's a really pretty game, and I definitely give it a good Juan's seal of approval there. So again, thanks to my buddy here, Mike, with Original Messing Game for his help getting me started with this, and happy to be back. I'll be back with some more content here for the Original Messing Game 2 page soon, and I'll be firing up a Genesis series of videos that I put to my Twitter following. I chose Genesis over SNES and OG Xbox for the next series for my own page. So be sure to check that out too. That's CrazyJuan on YouTube. It's CrazyJuan on Twitter too. Please feel free to hit me up there. Any questions, comments, multiplayer requests, anything, I'm down. And again, thanks for